your wedding day and the lead up to your wedding day sounded quite chaotic and basically every bride's worst nightmare. So tell me what happened.
Okay, right. I really could have done with knowing you then. This is the problem. As an actor, you get dressed by so many people all your life and you get so used to seeing yourself looking quite great. When it's down to you, and I couldn't quite work out what to do. I found this wedding dress, I'd say 6 months before we were getting married. And I was like, I've done it. It was almost like it was a chore. It was like, I don't have to do any looking. I've just found this dress. I tried it on. It's great. Of course, I couldn't ask Scott because he's the only person you can't talk to about the dress. So he was like, are you sure? And I was like, yeah, it's done. I'm great. Then I took a friend along. A friend and her husband, funnily enough, came along. And their facial expressions when I came out of this dress wasn't what I wanted to see. They were trying their best to say, oh, well, if you like it. And all they kept saying was, well, as long as you like it, as long as you like it. I kept thinking, that is not what I wanted to hear. So I changed my mind. I was like, so I said to the shop, I know I paid for this. Could I change it? They said, yeah. So I changed it to another dress. Showed my sister on FaceTime. She was like, are you sure? Are you not rushing this? I was like, no, I really want this done. So I settled on another dress. We had all these fittings.
Sorry to interrupt you, Sunetra. What was the original dress that you chose? Like, what did it look like?
I want to send you a picture. It was a sweetheart. It was a sweetheart corset. It was, it was quite a traditional. It had ruches going on in the middle. It was a little bit flush. It was quite a bog standard look, but I liked it. And again, being an Indian girl growing up, you don't dream of the big white wedding in the same way. So just looking at yourself in any white dress goes, oh, I like that. So I might have been a bit rash with that first one. The second one came along. I wish we could do photographs on a podcast because I would show you. Anyway, I got the second dress and I was like, yeah, it's done. Fittings were done. Everything was done. It was steamed. It was everything. It was 2 weeks before the wedding. And I kept thinking in my head, everyone kept asking me about the dress. And I was like, yeah, I've got it. Like, describe it. And I was like, oh, you'll see it on the day. And then I had this dream and I woke up I remember it was the Thursday before. So we got married on a Friday. So it was a Thursday before the literally 8 days before the wedding. I woke up and I just looked at Scott and I thought, I've made a mistake. I don't want to wear that dress. I got in the car, Susanna, I drove around Bristol and I found a shop which sold wedding dresses. And I walked in, I said, I'm getting married next Friday. Is there any chance you could find me a dress? This poor woman was like, what, next Friday? I was like, I know. I just don't like my dress. And I've got it in the boot. I've got it in the boot of my car. And she was like, okay, calm down, glass of champagne. She looked after me. She brought out loads of different ones. I FaceTimed my mum and sister at the same time. We were doing it all in, it was crazy. And I walked and she was like, you're going to have to give me a couple of days to steam this and get the small alterations. And I spent all that money again and had 2 dresses. So I drove to my wedding with 2 wedding dresses in the car. Couldn't tell Scott. No one knew I had these 2 dresses. And I still kept thinking, maybe I'll wear one in the morning, one in the afternoon. I don't know. I just don't know. And I realised, do you know what it was? It's bloody Strictly's fault. That show made me look so bloody glamorous and amazing. I got some of the best. I mean, I remember Frankie Bridge saying to Vicky, can I have a Sunetra dress? Can I have a dress like every week? Because I was like that. I think I was about 41 or something. I was like the nice bracket where they can put you in a really beautifully, it's like, Susanna, you get treated like a grown-up. You don't get put in the real, like the skimpy outfits, and they're not making you look like you're a pensioner. You've got that really gorgeous zone of dressing that I'd been so spoiled by things like Strictly that I didn't know how to do it for myself. And when it came to the wedding, I needed some choice, or I needed a big helping hand. So anyway, I made the decision the night before the wedding. I was like, I'm going with a new dress. And everyone was like, hurrah. And I was really happy with it, actually. I look back, I have to try and sell both of these dresses now. I mean, what am I thinking? But yeah, it was a bit of a chaotic dress scenario.